Here we go. This part clamps the razor blade. And here is a leather honing ring. Turn this handle back and forth, like shaking a rattle drum. You'll quickly take the blade and sharpen it, but with the handle cracked and rusted, the ring missing, and the gears completely seized up. It's clearly impossible to sharpen any blades. To bring this 1940 seconds German Tarantella manual razor sharpener back to life, it needs a perfect restoration. This restoration master, using brake fluid to loosen and disassemble it, is the fabric from France. At first glance, restoration fans will find this familiar. That's because another master, Mr. Patina, restored the exact same one. Once the fabric is done, we'll compare their two different styles to see which you prefer. Now, after finishing the disassembly, he uses paint stripper on these painted parts to remove the finish. The stripper attacks the paint's molecular structure, breaking its bond. Then it's easily removed. Once the old paint is gone, he'll use sandblasting to clean off the rust. The abrasive used here is black corundum. Did you guess right? After sandblasting, take a look. Old German craftsmanship. Very precise. No extra work needed. We can directly apply black powder coating off. This powder uses electrostatic adsorption to evenly coat the surface. Then, high-temp baking cures it into a film. Mike. After finishing the first coat, Faji uses 7,000 grit wet sandpaper to sand the primer. This sanding has two main benefits. First, it improves adhesion. Second, it levels the surface. Finally, we spray on the second black powder coat. Next up is the tool holder. Same process here. First, sandblast to clean it up. After sandblasting, you can see, besides the rust pits, there's a clear logo. To preserve the logo, sanding can't be too deep, so deep rust marks will also remain. Finally, we can polish these parts to prep for electroplating. From this green solution, you can tell we're using nickel plating, besides providing excellent protection with such a beautiful finish. Next, the gear set. I'll use gentle vibratory tumbling to remove the rust. The abrasive used is black corundum. After cleaning, you can see the gear teeth are deformed. They need a bit of straightening. Next, using the lathe, I'll clean up these gear parts. Besides grinding, this gear shaft is slightly bent. It needs a bit of straightening. Besides the gears, these two screws will also be refurbished. After polishing, they'll be nickel plated. Next up is this sanding wheel with missing sandpaper. After removing the internal spring clip, I'll sandblast it to clean it. after sandblasting. Since it's made of aluminum, it doesn't need extra protection, just a quick polish. To keep the look consistent, I'll powder coat the inside black. Next, for the broken old handle, I'll use olive wood. To make a new one, make a new one. Once the handle is shaped, it needs a linseed oil soak for protection and finish. With a brand new handle, this old knob will also be remade by Faji. Zero. Now, let's assemble the knob and handle. All parts of this sharpener are now processed. We can move to the final assembly. This assembly is quite simple, basic handiwork, no difficulty at all. By the way, this inner U-shaped spring part is actually a stopper. It's there to stop the casing from hitting the gears and jamming the movement. Now, Faji will use some glue to attach to the ring a brand new leather strap. The leather's purpose isn't to remove metal, but to hone the edge. Its fiber structure and unique elasticity act like a tiny brush. Without damaging the blade, it straightens the edge and smooths the burrs. It polishes the edge back to smooth. Now, install the honing wheel. This sharpener, made in the 1940s, a German razor blade sharpener, is officially restored. For the demonstration, we'll use these vintage razor blades to keep it authentic. Before the sharpness test, let's also review another master, Pecco's restoration. Which style do you prefer? Share your answers in the comments. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Time FLIs when you're having fun. It's time to say goodbye. Thanks again for visiting.